Everybody knows the only reason we're having this war is because Israel wants it. This is their last chance, they believe. This presidency is the last presidency where they're going to have unequivocal bipartisan support. Period. You can't primary every Thomas Massey, and there's a whole army of them coming at some point because everyone can see what's going on. And you can shut down X, and you can just shut down the internet. You can be like Great Britain and arrest people who protest Israel, but attitudes are not going to revert to what they were 5 years ago. Sorry. And they know this. So this is their last chance. Everybody knows the only reason we're having this war is because Israel wants it. This is their last chance, they believe. This presidency is the last.
Yeah, Shalom, Akim, Call Halayim La, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAKADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone to teach them well. Peace and salutations to be told for elect. I'm Brother Tazwa. I'm coming at you from the GMS camp down here in Tampa, Florida. All right. This lesson is going to be going into they've run out of options. All right. In other words, their back is to the wall. All right. Based upon this Tucker Carlson interview, where he was explaining how Israel wants America to go to war one more time because it's their last chance to come out on top. It says, Tucker Carlson says Israel is trying to drag the U.S. into one more war because they know they are losing support. All right. So they want America to shake the world again just for their sake, so that they can be at the top of the world, be acknowledged and respected again like they were 5+ years ago. Well, that's not going to happen. All right, so they're trying to drag America into, even if it takes World War III, where everybody's being destroyed, okay, because they see that that seat is being ripped from under them nice and slow, okay? Matter of fact, we can grab that too. In the book of Isaiah, chapter 47 and verse 1. See what the NLT is looking like. Isaiah 47:1 in NLT. Come down, virgin daughter of Babylon, and sit in the dust, for your days of sitting on a throne have ended. O daughter of Babylonia, never again will you be the lovely princess, tender and delicate. All right. Because that throne is being ripped from under the seat of these Edomites, okay, which forged a pact and a deal with these heathen nations to subdue the Israelites, okay. And they refuse to let us go. It says, take heavy millstones and grind flour, remove your veil and strip off your robe, expose yourself to public view. All right. So we're in a time now where they're being exposed, okay, for everything that they're doing behind closed doors, everything that they're doing in the darkness. That just goes to show you that their kingdom is collapsing. It ain't just America talking about it. It's the whole world talking about what these devils have been doing, how they have openly confessed to Satanism, okay, to child sacrifice, to child the child PDF files, okay, all sorts of abominable acts they've been exposed. And that's only what they say 1 to 7% of the files have been released and unveiled. And even with that being released, most of the shit was redacted, covered up to hide important figures. Okay, which just goes to show you that these people aren't being honest with you. They are liars. Okay? Neither do they keep to their word. It says, you will be naked and burdened with shame. I will take vengeance against you without pity. Alright, so now here they are, burdened with shame. They're trying to drag America into another war. Okay, because really you find out that Israel's been behind everything in this world, man. Okay, so they want to drag America into a third world war. Okay, even at the cost of destroying the whole world, they want to do it to save their reputation and to save them, to keep them ruling on the throne. Okay. The Lord ain't gonna let them get to that point. Let's grab Job chapter 14 and verse 5, because we know that this devil is running out of time, right? This time is reaching its end, and as the scriptures say in 2nd Esdras, we know that the things of this world, or the creations of the Lord, have beginnings and wonders and miracles and power, but it has endings and signs and effects. Okay, roughly paraphrasing. So we are seeing the signs of the rulership of Esau, Edom, and Babylon coming to an end. Job 14 and 5 says, seeing his days are determined. Okay, so his days are already decided. The time that he should be ruler over the earth, the wicked should have their whole earth and under their submission, under their authority. It says, seeing his days are determined. Salakia. So the days for him to rule has been predecided, predetermined. Okay, predestined. All right, he is out of time. Okay, so we're seeing those signs take place, just as the elderly, they get old. The signs take place of them aging. They're reaching the end of their life. You see the wrinkles. You see the pain in the back, pain in the knees, pain in the joints, whatever. All right, the signs of them wearing down and coming to their end. It's the same thing with Esau's rulership. The number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. He can't pass the time that the Lord has given him to rule. All right, so he's getting desperate. And little does he know, his desperate actions are bringing his end all the sooner. And it's really bringing a dramatic end for him, because there's nothing he can do. He can't go a second past the time the Lord has set him up to rule. Okay? But he's making all these desperate attempts to do so. Even those desperate attempts are written. All right? We're going to drag the world into another world war. That's all prophecy. Okay? He's doing these things, the MOTB. He's doing these things because what? He knows that his end is near. All right? He knows that his time is up. All right? So the scripture told us what he was going to do, okay, as prophecy. It told us what he was going to do when he finds out that he's almost out of time. And that became the great destructions that were coming to this world. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Salakia. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. He knows his time is short. That's why he finna get ready to come with that great wrath. He don't care if everybody dies, as long as he, if he can't rule, nobody can. That's the mindset he has. All right. If you ever seen the anime Dragon Ball Z, the tyrant Frieza is a pure representation of this devil Esau Edom. All right. I want to grab that Revelation 12:12 again, but a different version. Let's grab it in the GNT. And so, brothers in this truth, is working diligently and serving the Lord diligently and fearing his name and his presence and his majesty. Okay? Glorifying his name. Alright? And doing what is right in his eyes. Okay? Be glad. You ain't got to worry about any of this shit. Alright? You ain't got to worry about none of that. It says, and so be glad, you heavens, and all you that live there. But how terrible for the earth and the sea. For the devil has come down to you, and he is filled with rage. Alright? Esau is the ultimate rage, the ultimate rager. Alright? Because from the beginning he's been a rager. He the one who sold his birthright, and yet he's upset. Because he can't get it his way. When Esau can't get his way, watch how he reacts. If you ever been around an Edomite, and you come into a time where they can't get their way, there's a situation where they can't have their way how they want it, watch their reaction. Watch how the whole scene plays out. Watch what they do. Watch how they react. Watch how they act. Okay? Watch how they speak. Watch everything. You're going to see their horns really come out. Okay? Because he's nothing but a spoiled brat. Scriptures say children are their oppressors. We're being oppressed by children. Alright? Just a spoiled brat, man. He'll destroy everything because he can't have one simple thing. Okay? It says, for the devil has come down to you, and he is filled with rage, because he knows that he has only a little time left. Alright? He knows he's got a little time left. That's why he's moving so hastily. Scripture, this devil ain't even following the scriptures. Scriptures say, make not haste in the time of trouble. Okay? When you in trouble, when you see you in a shitty situation, don't make haste. But this devil gonna make haste anyways, and he gonna pay for it. Right? This is because he knows that he only has a little time left. That he has only a little time left. Alright? Scriptures say what? He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. Alright? Because he seeth his time coming. Alright? So the Lord sees your time coming, you devils. That's why he's laughing at you. He's laughing at you through us. Because look at how you trying to scrape and scramble, you know, and you're, because you see that your time is coming to an end. Look how you scrambling for stuff, man. Okay, you scrambling for the next plan. You're scrambling to find a new wave to continue your dominance over the earth, and that's where the mark of the beast is going to be born at. Okay, that's where World War III will be born at. All right, where the Lord is going to come and put a halt to your plans. And Archangel Michael going to stand up for his people. You're going to lose no matter how you slice it. And if you think you can win, you think there's nobody here on earth can stop you, all right, then the Lord is going to come down from heaven to stop you. Okay? Scripture say, who hath resisted his will? You can't, as much as you try to, Esau, Edom, okay, you small hats, you will not be able to resist the will of the Lord. Everything you're doing is calculated. Everything you will do has been calculated and predetermined. The story has already been written. All you can do is cry about it. Okay? But with that, I truly hope this lesson was edifying to you. I commend Allah for listening to the sincerity. So next time, I give all glory, honor, and praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAKAKWADASH. Till next time.